Demolition was in full swing at Y12 Criticality Experiment Laboratory in June.
We have here in Oak Ridge, between the Oak Ridge National Laboratory and Y12, the largest inventory of high-risk, excess contaminated facilities in the DOE complex. So this project directly addresses that issue by removing one of those facilities from the list.
What you're seeing here is building 9213, so actually this is the very first building that we're doing demolition on under the new Oak Ridge Reservation cleanup contract. So this is really the start of our 10-plus year journey that we call Vision 2031 to ultimately complete the cleanup here in Bear Creek Valley and Bethel Valley over at Oak Ridge National Lab.
Crews finished deactivating the two-story, 24,000 square foot facility in March. Workers safely removed, packaged, and shipped nearly 1,500 linear feet of asbestos-insulated piping. They also removed more than 300 feet of process piping and more than 8,500 square feet of other asbestos-containing material.
The work before the work is really where a lot of the hard duty takes place. We call it the 4 Ds. So we decommission a building, we decontaminate it, deactivate it, and then we demolish it. So there's hundreds of people that we don't see here today that have ultimately got us to this point. We should never forget all those crews that got us through those other 3 steps to get to the point to be able to safely and protectively bring the building down.
Work to demolish the former lab will continue over the summer. With characterization complete in a section of the remaining hot cell of the former Radioisotope Development Laboratory, hazardous waste removal has begun. The laboratory, which dates back to the 1940s, contains 6 hot cells. The hot cells were heavily shielded concrete rooms that provided researchers protection from highly radioactive material during the years the building was operational. 5 of the 6 hot cells were previously demolished, leaving the east hot cell as the final cell to address. Workers safely packed mixed low-level waste from a section of the remaining hot cell into 4 shielded waste shipping boxes. Each box holds approximately 2.7 cubic yards. Crews safely prepped, loaded, and shipped a total of 10.8 cubic yards of waste for off-site disposal. Demolition of the laboratory is slated for next year. To roll out the company's new Vision 2031 strategic plan, UCOR management held a series of meetings with their workforce. The plan provides the playbook for delivering environmental cleanup and risk reduction on the Oak Ridge Reservation. The work will be conducted under the new $8.3 billion Oak Ridge Reservation cleanup contract over the next 10 years. UCOR recently welcomed 29 student interns from 12 different universities across the country to a 12-week summer program. They will participate in department disciplines related to their field of study. The interns are hosted across 10 departments within the company. They will be engaged in unique projects to provide on-the-job experience. As part of the onboarding process, the new interns participated in program activities that allowed them to meet and learn more about one another and UCOR programs. The goal of the internship program is to help build a pipeline of qualified candidates to support DOE's environmental cleanup mission in Oak Ridge and other sites across the country. Also in June, UCOR participated in the Rad Waste Summit sponsored by the Exchange Monitor. Sessions were held to discuss challenges and solutions to the management and disposition of radioactive waste. UCOR Chief Regulatory Officer Kent Fortenberry was the moderator for opening keynote session featuring Jay Mullis, DOE EM Acting Associate Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary for Regulatory and Policy Affairs. 3 members of the UCOR team were panelists at the event. UCOR Beneficial Reuse and In-State Manager Kevin Ironside joined DOE OREM Acting Manager Laura Wilkerson to share information on industrial reuse at ETTP. John Rapp, UCOR Waste Program Manager, shared information on how waste management efforts will change under the new task-based contracting. And Sonia Johnson, UCOR Equity, Environment, and Regulatory Programs Manager, discussed UCOR efforts to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion, which are focus areas for EM to maintain competitiveness for the U.S. research and scientific innovation enterprise. Stay tuned to see the progress we make next month and follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter.